Why does God allow evil to exist? Does evil exist, or is it an illusion of the human mind? If the universe has spiritual laws, why is there suffering? We'll explore answers from Hermeticism to Buddhism, mystical Christianity to Kabbalah, unraveling the mystery of evil. Eastern traditions like Hinduism and Buddhism suggest evil is human ignorance, a distorted reality. Like a lost traveler mistaking branches for monsters, we see evil in the illusion of duality. In Hinduism, Maya, the Great Web, makes us believe material pain is the only reality. True self transcends this. Suffering comes from identifying with the temporary. Evil is the shadow of this limited view. Like mistaking a rope for a snake in darkness, evil dissolves with the light of consciousness. Buddhism echoes this. Suffering arises from the mind's impurities, clinging to pleasure, fleeing pain. Evil isn't external, but a consequence of our perception, rooted in ignorance, attachment, and aversion. There's no cosmic battle, just the illusion of separate self. Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional, depending on how we react. Evil is a matter of perspective. Spiritual awakening reveals painful moments as lessons. Hermeticism views evil not as a mistake, but necessary for good to be recognized. The principle of polarity states opposites are the same in different degrees. Good and evil aren't separate forces, but parts of the same spectrum. Evil's existence gives meaning to good. Without pain, how recognize peace? Without darkness, light? Evil is a condition for evolution. The material world is a testing ground for the soul. Challenges transform us. Mythology reflects this. Zoroastrianism's battle of light and darkness. Taoism's yin and yang. Kabbalah's creation requiring a restriction of divine light, allowing duality. Evil isn't an enemy to destroy, but essential in existence's dance. True wisdom balances these poles. Duality is an instrument of consciousness. Experiencing darkness develops the ability to choose light. Christianity sees evil not as a cosmic force, but a result of free will. God, infinite love, allowed choice between light and darkness. Without the freedom to err, there's no merit in doing good. The Garden of Eden's tree of knowledge offered this choice. Love that can't be refused isn't true love. Evil isn't a flaw, but a consequence for good to have value. Lucifer's rebellion symbolizes misused freedom. Evil arises from distancing from the supreme good. St. Augustine saw evil as a deprivation of good, like darkness is the absence of light. Turning from God creates a void. We often choose evil despite knowing better, as Paul lamented. Christ faced temptation, showing good and evil is a constant internal battle. Repentance and redemption offer a way back. Divine forgiveness is always available. The prodigal son illustrates this return. Evil is often misused freedom, leading to tragedies. We have the power to transform reality through our choices. Evil is the consequence of incorrect free will, but freedom also allows salvation. Kabbalah teaches evil and pain propel consciousness toward awakening. Suffering, like a teacher, forces inward reflection. At creation, a contraction of infinite light created space for individual souls, generating a sense of separation we feel as suffering. Evil is the experience of the Creator's absence, a guide for conscious reconnection. Suffering isn't an obstacle, but a message. Human friction of pain leads to deeper answers and expanded perception. Kabbalists see our world as fragments of broken vessels of light. Our role to gather these pieces, restoring unity. Suffering is part of this restoration. Evil is an experience not yet fully understood. Facing difficulties, we can resist or seek hidden meaning. Learning from suffering makes a teacher. Transcending evil involves self-knowledge, integrating our inner shadows. The evil we see externally often reflects our internal battles. Consciously choose good through small acts of compassion. Goodness is a daily practice. Understand suffering as a tool for learning, carrying a hidden gift. Balance acceptance of what can't change with action on what can. Conscious neutrality means seeing beyond good and bad. The fight against evil can generate more evil. True transcendence comes from acting out of awareness, not fear. Redirect evil's energy into something productive. Expand consciousness to see the broader cosmic order.